We're live on YouTube right now. We're gonna get a bunch of other streaming platforms going on here, including my Twitch. Alright, we're gonna wait a little bit before we get stream started. We are gonna be playing some Apex. You get what I'm saying? We've been playing. I haven't played Apex in a little bit, besides yesterday. Thanks to the big donation on stream yesterday, I was really appreciative. Unfortunately, I couldn't really give my honest reaction.
I should choose an upgrade.
Due to
the
some
most valuable one, naturally.
very troubling person being on at that time, and I was playing with them. So I was really just trying to play it casual, play it alright, not blow a fuse on stream. You get what I'm saying? Blow a fuse. But we're gonna wait a little longer before I give out updates on this fucking idiot, to be honest with you.
I have come to save the day.
So we're gonna wait for a little bit more people to join. For those of you who are coming into the stream that are live on Kick, we are also live on Kick and Twitch. We have a lot of people on Kick right now, surprisingly. We have 50 people on Kick. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to be your entertainer and streamer.
Using grapple
Means a lot to me. You know I take streaming very seriously. So this just outright means the world to me. We are closing the gap in on 2,000 subs on Kick. So if you guys want to see more content, Apex related, or just me in general, you know where to find me. We most likely are streaming some kind of game at this point. We've branched out besides Apex now, because I've been realizing that Apex is just kind of stale. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna do Apex no more. Love Apex. Apex is my game, and it's relatively gotten me to where I'm at today.
I should get an upgrade. I've always wanted an eye patch.
So we're just gonna wait for a little bit more people to join in. That way we can start our stream. We have quite a few things to discuss when it comes to... Oh my goodness. I'm not trying to get a double echo effect going on. So, if you guys haven't joined our Discord, join the Discord. I'm going to pin that on our Kick stream. Not a lot of people on YouTube. Maybe one person's on YouTube. You got to get that YouTube channel up for you guys. Sub to my YouTube, sub to my Twitch. And let's just start talking about the event that happened yesterday. Now, quite a lot happened yesterday. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to make an entire stream dedicated to it. Because, quite frankly, I just want to get over this fucking dumbass person.
I better select an upgrade.
So, if you guys go back from, I think a year ago. I think it was a year ago. There's a situation that took place with Supreme. Everybody was rightfully upset at him. I was rightfully upset at him too. But I want to come out and clarify a couple of things real quick. Nowadays it's not uncommon to find people doing this, and I hate to say that out of my mouth because that's fucking disgusting. I don't condone kid touching any intimate course. I'm really trying to play with my words here, but I'm pretty sure if you guys are mature, you get what I'm saying. There's a lot of very inappropriate stuff going on, whether it's Roblox, whether it's
for hugging more friends.
Text messages, Giddy on catching predators. But one thing I don't condone is my own friend group doing that. But this is where I kind of say, I kind of understand. It sounds wrong. It sounds very wrong coming out of my mouth.
We're back.
But once I start explaining it, it's going to sound a lot more simple. And I want to know if I'm generally crazy for thinking this or not. If you guys don't know Supreme was one of my people that I used to play Apex with a lot. Since then, I have part ties with them. He's gone his own route. I've gone my own route. That's how people are. Supreme got caught talking to, we all know who. The one that shall not be named. We need to come up with a name for her, because I'm not going to say her name light on stream. We'll call her... Who's that annoying bitch from Murder Drones? We'll call her Sin. Because honestly, bro, that girl's a fucking sin. So, let's talk about it. Literally last night, when I ended stream, when we got that big 500 donated, thank you, by the way, I'm still very appreciative of that. We're gonna do the pack opening live on stream. We're not gonna do it now, but we're gonna do it. So, the one that shall not be named, and Supreme, they have history, right? We all know that. He got caught. We discussed it with him. He hasn't done that ever since. Don't get me wrong, Supreme's a fucking creep. I'm gonna say that right now. And Supreme, I don't mean any hard feelings when I say that to you. But you are sort of a creep. And yeah. He got caught saying some very, very nasty things. But am I in the wrong for saying that he was condoned to do it? When I say condoned, I mean that he was not forced, but he was persuaded to continue doing what he was doing. There was no stop sign from him to not continue doing what he was doing. He was antagonized. That's the word I'm trying to say. He was antagonized to continue doing what he was doing. Now, automatically, I know a couple of people, I already see a couple of people in chat right now, saying that this is wrong, and it doesn't matter if it's antagonized. The person who is continuing to do this should know right from wrong. And I say I completely agree to that. But if you're feeding on to the continuous fantasies that they're saying, and you're indulging in it, then what are you really to do? He was persuaded to continue saying those actions, and I had video proof last night of her saying that she complimented him on his urethra. Not his urethra. That, you know what I'm trying to say. She complimented him through his mystery meat, his sausage, his unopened sausage, and she continued to feed on to this little fantasy that he had. And to that I say it's wrong. I don't know how Supreme, how old Supreme is. He's probably 20, probably 19. Pretty sure he's 19.
I ought to grab an upgrade.
But it still doesn't matter. What he did was wrong, but what she did was also wrong. I'm blaming them both. Because you as a person should stop instead of continuing. Now, one of the arguments I brought up last night to this person is that even if you are getting video evidence, what are you posting this to? What audience are you going to post it to? And what kind of sympathy are you going to get when people are going to continuously call you out for the shit that you're saying? So I call that out, and I automatically get called like a slanderous names. I got called a cunt. I got called a bitch. I got judged on my meat size, which is all she knows how to do. And just outright profanity and nonsense. That's what happened last night. But it gets worse. Normally, I like to keep it cold. I like to keep a regular temper. I like to be calm and collective and not escalate things to a part where I can't get control of the situation. Last night, I lost control. I said things that I shouldn't have said, but needed to be said. I mentioned the past. I mentioned a lot of things wrong with this person. And what was the response that I got? Pure silence. There was no rebuttal to nothing. All I got was pure silence. And as a result of pure silence, I also was trying to feel bad. This person tried to make me feel bad about what I was saying and what I was doing. And to that, I say nonsense.
An upgrade is
To
calling
that,
you.
I say you need to fix your fucking self before you even dare try to question somebody else. It's ridiculous. I don't fuck with that at all. And what I don't mess with is men's hearts being played with. That's absolutely wrong, and I hate people who do that. That is so incredibly fucked up and wrong. You're messing with somebody's feelings. You're messing with somebody's mental health. And you're messing with their life. And it gets fucking worse. Last night, chat, this person tried to have intercourse, or supposedly had intercourse, with another dude to get their mind off of things. Now, chat, I want you to like let that sink into your mind. What kind of fucking sense does that make? I am going to plow somebody to get my mind off of you. It makes absolutely zero sense, chat. That's what I'm going to say. It makes no sense. And the fact that I was even hearing about this is fucking ridiculous. For years, I have been questioned and questioning myself if I am a bad guy. I'm not. And it's thanks to you guys, and it's thanks to my friends, that I'm finally realizing how manipulated or manipulative this person is. And it's extremely fucked up that I even have to question myself. It's not right. It's wrong. And that shit hurts. Like you're being stabbed. That doesn't feel right. And I've had it. And I'm not gonna let that happen ever again. Never again will I ever sit to me. No. Because the things that this person tries to say is outright ridiculous. They have told me that they think about me and they can't get over me and yada yada this, yada yada that. Like, what are you trying to say here? It's utter nonsense. And I mean it when I say that it's utter nonsense. It's fucking ridiculous. The manipulation tactic that they continue to use on me is that they care about me, when they don't. Literally a couple of minutes ago, I hop into the party. I didn't say a word to this person. I'm not trying to talk to them. I didn't say a single word to her. I was hanging with my boy Butterball. Butterball was playing with her. So, alright, I'm gonna run a couple of games. So I pretended to mute this person, and I'm talking to Butterball. We do not care. We do not care. Shut the fuck up. And this person even outright said that they wanted me to cease to exist. That they wanted to, like, I'm not gonna say the word on stream, but they're trying to oof me. They're trying to reset my character. They're trying to make me respawn. What? First of all, I'm 100% glad I never gave this person my address. And number two, you have to be like on all, it's like some level of fucked up to even say that to someone. Especially nowadays where people get freaking off left and right. That was like, dude, when I tell you that my eyes widened when I heard that. I was like, what? Okay, this person's definitely fucked in the head. And maybe Tyrone should get back in the sheets with her, because maybe she'll start thinking. Like, how do you do that, bro? How do you like stably say something like that?
Hey, Pops.
And I bet they're gonna brush it off, false, and like, oh, it was a joke.
It's go time.
Like you're a joke. The fuck?
Frag out.
Extremely fucked up. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened.
Right, back to the weekend.
Does this jump pad still stay there? No, it doesn't. Oh, it's so fucked up. But that's like all types of levels I messed up.
It was not my time.
I didn't really get anything valuable or understand anything in our conversation yesterday. Yesterday, all I heard was someone trying to manipulate me once again with like stuff in her past. And don't get me wrong, like I said before, I mentioned something about her past. Do I normally do that? No. But when I'm getting challenged and I'm getting told that I'm not nothing and I'll never be nothing, I'm going to question you. And I'm going to punish you hard for it. Pause, pause, pause. I will never lay my fucking hands on this person. Not even sexually. Disgusting. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to bring up your past because that didn't happen to me. I don't know what that feels like. All I know is that it hurts you more than it does me. So of course I'm going to say something. And it worked. It worked. They started fucking bawling their eyes out. And you know what's crazy? In this situation, you must be like, yo, Syntax, don't you feel bad? I don't. It sounds extremely fucked up. I know. I know it sounds extremely fucked up. It sounds like I'm intentionally trying to do this. But I want everybody here on stream from Kick to know that I would never, ever do this to someone I truly cared about. I cared about this person at one point. But I gave them my trust and loyalty, and in return, I got a handful of shit and my heart on a silver platter with a knife inside of it. That's what I got. I didn't get love. I didn't get affection. I didn't get cared. I got ghosted for weeks, chat. I would message them, hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? Like, can we call? I miss you. And in return, I would get 2 minutes of call time. I'm going with my friends to a party. Bye. Oh, I'm cleaning my room. Bye. Oh, my fucking goldfish is in Manhattan. I gotta go. Bye. It's fucked up. And you shouldn't do that to someone that you quote-unquote care about. When you're with someone you love, you make it known to them that you care about this person. Whether if you're shy or not. Even the littlest of affection goes a long, long way. And I didn't get that. All I would get is fake words. Fake words. Dry text. That's not right. And I've come to realize that, like, this person needs help. But I want to separate myself from this person. Because I feel that if I continue to, like, deal with this person's bullshit, then it's gonna somehow end up in me being hurt. I feel like I'm gonna end up gone. What if they actually do snap and do attempt to oof me? What if I'm in great danger and I don't know about it? So in a way, I'm saying that I'm scared for my own safety after what they just said right there. Because you don't say that as a joke. The only thing you would say as a joke is KYS. And even then, that's kind of sketchy. So that's the update of what's been happening with this chick. I'm scared. I'm scared. And normally that would never say that to myself. Because I'm not scared. But this time it's a bit different. It's a bit fucking different. I don't know what to do. I honestly need as much help as I can get here. So that's all I'm really gonna say. There is more, but I have just decided not to talk about it, because as much as I would love to spread this out and to spread awareness that I need help or I need assistance, I'm not gonna sit here and try to spread all my information, because at the end of the day, this is also mine. So that's it. And if you are somehow watching this stream, which you probably are, what will it take for you to shut up? What will it take for you to honestly act like a normal human being and engage in a regular conversation? Because every time I've tried
Now that
and tried
was
and tried
awesome.
and tried
It's go
and tried
time.
to sit down, put my ego to the side, and understand how you feel. I've tried to feel sympathy for you, but every single time I've tried to feel sympathy, you always proven that I can't even trust you for
Back
the
on me,
fucking life
fake.
of me. It's fucked up, and I don't think you know how bad you fucked up as a human being. You have to think of it from a perspective that most people do. If you really care about someone, why aren't you willing to sit down and have an actual conversation of how you feel and what prevents those things from happening? Every single time I've tried to have a conversation with you, it's straight up nonsense.
Serving him a knuckle
It's
sandwich.
bullshit. So, like, now what? Now what? Because, like I said before, I'm through. I've had enough. I've had enough of feeling like I'm worthless. And I've told you that. But you've
I
continued
feel recharged.
to make me feel that I am a problem. So, now I'm going to leave you with this question before I end YouTube stream and I just completely continue with Kick stream. What will it take for you to stop? Why can't you have a one-on-one conversation with someone? Why can't you put your feelings to the side or your ego to the side like I have and give me the same level of respect. I've given you nothing but respect, but you've turned on me multiple times and went public about it. So in return, I did the same thing, and then I get labeled a bad person. I'm not in the wrong, and I know I'm not in the wrong. You're in the wrong, and I think it's time for you to sit back and fucking understand the problem that you're inflicting. Because it's no longer me. I've already apologized for my sins and for my actions. Yet you can't do the same. So what's the point? What's the point in having this obsession with me? So I'm going to leave you with that. If you actually really do care, or have some fucking respect at best, you will call me right now. You have a one-on-one conversation. But if you don't, then I already know what I need to know. So with that, that's it. This is the last of this person I'm going to talk about. I will keep everybody updated, but until then, that's it. That's all I have to say. Sorry if stream got a little emotional there. This is something that just really needed to be said. Because, like, what's the point in respect if you're not gonna give it to me? How the fuck do I get off this island?
Whoa! What a run! Hit the ejector seat!
See ya, chat. I'm gonna end YouTube stream. We're gonna just fully convert into Kick today. Not really getting that much views on YouTube. So yeah. Thank you guys for hearing me out on this rant. Thank you guys for the support. Like I said before, I'll keep everybody updated. But until then, that's about it. The entire thing is just immaturity, lack of respect, and how it inflicts on other people and how it damages somebody. So yeah, thank you for watching on YouTube, whoever you are. But if you wanna join us for the more upbeat stream, then you can join us on Kick. Kick is the official Karma White Sea, just like my YouTube, and we should be good. Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to this rant. Let me go get a glass of water, and we will get into some Apex Legend.